Good afternoon, midday, afternoon, night, wherever it is in your country. This is RPM, the co-owner, the part owner of WWE RPM Attitude, sole owner of ECW, and half owner with Pamela Darkman Goth Taylor on SmackDown. Now here, let's put the main topic, and let's go over what Kevin Smith is retiring this weekend. So he has his match in mind. So I'd advise anyone to not interfere in what's going to happen with Kevin's final farewell match. All right. Now let's go over the main reason why I'm making this video. I made changes to the documents. I made changes to the doc, and I did it for a reason. The PPV doc was based off a corrupted person. So what I did was basically, the pay-per-view doc is now according to realistic probability. Basically, this is based off some of them in 1998 and etc. So, there's a new pay-per-view doc, and it begins this Sunday. Now, once that pay-per-view doc is over, we'll go over to the brand new pay-per-view doc that I just put out there. It took me 50 minutes to make. Now, RPM, why did you change the doc? Well, first of all, I didn't change it on spite. I was thinking about this for a while. The old pay-per-view doc wasn't realistic. You have WrestleMania in January. You're an idiot if you have WrestleMania in January. Therefore, Sin's an idiot. And acted like a dictator instead of a democratic leader. Now, let's go over the new doc. Starting from January down. I don't have WWE on me. I lost the paper, so we're going to have to go over the three of them. But pretty much, WWE basically went off from matches that I did. So, if you had King of the Ring in September, then King of the Ring is in September. If King of the Ring was in June, King of the Ring was in June. So it was hard to choose the WWE doc because sometimes the King of the Ring didn't always happen in June. Sometimes, I think one time it happened in September. I'm not 100% sure on that. But we're going to go over WCW, TNA, and ECW. My bad. We'll save that one for last. So, this is starting in January. This is exactly the pay-per-view we're going. January, we're going to start off with Genesis. In February, we're going to have Against All Odds. In March, we're going to have Lockdown. In April, it's going to be Victory Road. In May, it's going to be Sacrifice. In June, Slammiversary. In July, Destination X, which starts the road to Bound for Glory. Then in August, you're going to have Hardcore Justice. In September, No Surrender. In October, is Bound for Glory. In November, is Turning Point. And in December, is Final Resolution. And we only had to use an extra pay-per-view, which was Unbreakable, which was a TNA pay-per-view. See, I do my research. Next, WCW. This is extremely hard to do because originally you didn't have a March pay-per-view, you didn't have a January pay-per-view, you didn't have that many pay-per-views, and some of them got changed names, became later like Fall Brawl used to be called Wrestle War. Battle Bowl was World War III. Beach Blast was Bash at the Beach. So we still get. I still have those names on extra in case we needed them. January is going to be sold out. February is going to be Super Brawl 2. I don't know what Slammiversary was, so I'm going to talk to D'Angelo about Slammiversary, and we'll get that number down because it's not fair. I think this is Slammiversary 2 also. Slammiversary 2. Alright, so you have Super Bowl 2. Uncensored. Spring Stampede. Slamboree. The Great American Bash. Bash at the Beach. Road Wild. Fall Brawl. Halloween Havoc. World War III, which is the Royal Rumble for WCW. And December will be Starrcade. This will be Starrcade 2 this year. Now let's head over to my favorite, ECW. Now ECW, I had to actually go crazy on this because they all didn't have pay-per-views for them. So this is the ECW doc. Guilty as charged, living dangerously, barely legal, one night stand, WrestlePalooza, Hardcore Heaven, Heat Wave, Anarchy Rules, Beer, Blood, Barbed Wire, and Babes. October, which is my month of my birthday, we're going to have ECW Messiah. November, of course, November to Remember, and Massacre on 34th Street. And I think we're going to use one ECW docs, one extra pay-per-view so far, and that was Hostile City Showdown. That should be a very good pay-per-view because that was used from 1994 to 1999. I know WWE pay-per-views are basically Royal Rumble, No Mercy. This isn't in WWE's isn't exactly in order. So you have Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, WrestleMania, and you have your SummerSlam. Your 4 major pay-per-views, and they will happen in the amount that they're supposed to happen. Then you have King of the Ring, No Mercy, Fully Loaded, Over the Edge. You have No Way Out. You'll have Judgment Day, yeah, and you'll have your Armageddon. And you also have In Your House. I don't know if I'm missing any else. If I'm missing one, I apologize. So with this new brand new doc, this will be a more realistic group. So if you have any questions based on anything, inbox me when I'm online. Do not inbox me when I'm offline. Thank you. If I'm offline, I'm most likely not. I'm most likely doing something else. So, this is the Messiah. Dr. Shrinkman. Monster Messiah. And RPM. We wish you a very good year and keep up the good work.